We're back to bring you another great game from the National Football League. Welcome to Landover, Maryland. I'm Tom Hammond. Beside me in the booth, Chris Collinsworth. Thanks for joining us for this matchup between the Redskins and the Eagles. Let's head down to the field now for the opening kickoff. Not a good kick as it sails out of bounds. Here's the call on the field.
First down. I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
On the 40-yard line. The Redskins go with a four-man front. It's completed. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
But results in a first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Washington Redskins come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
They're in field goal range.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Westbrook is the deep back as they line up in the eye. It's a fumble. It's picked up. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Back to pass. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Third and 3. Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Washington Redskins come out in a 4-3. A little toss to the right. Rodgers drops him at the 12-yard line.
Sometimes we focus too much on the blocking on the outside, where in reality it's those interior blocks, the cutting off of the inside linebackers that allows the running back to pick up a nice gain. That time they executed it and picked up the first down.
Westbrook alone in the backfield. Curtis is the man in motion. On the ground with a tailback.
Running the ball consistently, obviously, is the first step in creating a truly balanced attack.
They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. They'll give it off here.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
Six yards away from pay dirt here. The Washington Redskins come out in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. Fakes the run. End zone. Tipped away.
And the defense really dodged a bullet on that one. They were beaten badly on the coverage, and he just dropped the football.
Akers can give his team the lead with this field goal. Right down the middle.
Is good.
Philadelphia looks ready to kick it away. The kick is away. Takes it at the 8. And this one appears to be on the defense. Goes down to the field for the official call.
First down.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Chris, this looks to be a good one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing. Good run plays always start with the blocking up front, but it also takes a backwards vision to be able to find the hole. Good job there.
2nd and 3. Out of the I formation, Cooley goes in motion. They go with a pitch to the right.
Hello, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
On 3rd down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first. The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. Here's the pass, going deep to the right. And it's incomplete. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Jackson will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch. First down now and 10 to go.
5-yard line.
The Washington Redskins line up in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback.
In the first half, still plenty of time to be patient with the running game, but if you don't start having better success than that, it's really going to start putting pressure on you to throw the football.
2nd and 7.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
The Eagles line up with 3 receivers bunch.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
Ball on the 9-yard line. McNabb has 5 receivers lined up here. Pass is complete. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
On the play.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Redskins line up with a nickelback. On the delay.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football at the defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Washington Redskins go with a 4-man front. A little toss to the right.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
3rd and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. They hand it off. On play action. He's got room to run. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Out of the I formation. played a quarter. The score is 3-0, Eagles.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Washington Redskins go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. And they might be tacking on 5 yards here as the defense appeared to be offside.
Number 51.
That's a huge mistake for this defense. You can't let things like that happen. Good situation for the offense here, facing a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Westbrook lines up as the single back. They give it to the tailback. And he just got hammered. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
First down now, and 10 to go. The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Fullback handoff. He's dropped for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Ball on the 50. The Washington Redskins bring in the nickel package. He drops back to pass. Pass completed. That's set up really nicely for the offense.
Quarterback blitzes are dangerous for both the offense and the defense. Obviously, when you're sending one of the defenders out of your secondary, you could give up a big play. But offensively, sometimes those quarterbacks don't see it coming, and they get hit hard.
They're in the red zone, where last time they only came away with a field goal. Sweep left. Hit and tackled at the 14-yard line. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
This is the 11th play of this drive. They're within striking distance. The Redskins line up in a 4-3. They get it out there on the toss.
One thing these guys cannot do is give up on this running game. If they do and become one-dimensional, it makes it awfully easy on the defense.
3rd down now. They'll have to get it past the 7 to convert for the first down. The Washington Redskins bring in the nickel package. Here's the game. Westbrook tried to power his way through, but they got him down just before he gained enough for a first.
And that's really a great play right there, because it really looked like he was about to break out of the pack, and now they're going to have to kick that field goal.
They're going to go for the easy 3 here. He missed it.
Is no good.
After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 20. The Eagles go with a 4-man front. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. Good game through the air will set them up with another 1st and 10.
on the play.
First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles bring in the nickel package. Oh, and he dropped it. Randall L. was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Drops back to pass. It's completed. And that one will go for first.
The result of the play is a first down.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 38-yard line.
First 2 minutes to go in the half.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Eagles go with a four-man front. First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Is there for the catch. And that one will go for a first.
Very nice start to the drive. 3 first downs and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
The quarterback is hurrying them to the line. Cooley, the man in motion. Drops back on first down. To the end zone. Almost picked.
And that would have been a huge defensive play, a chance to get this defense off the field, stop the drive, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. Passes, end zone. It's incomplete. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Third and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Eagles bring in the nickel package. He drops back. He couldn't hang on to it. Oh, the defender nearly picked it off.
As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that long. That was a bad decision.
This is for the tie. He's got it.
Is good.
Sweezum has his team lined up for the kickoff. And here's the kick. Fields it at the 7.
Kickoff return, 13 yards.
The kicker failed to get the ball through the uprights on their last drive. From their own 21-yard line.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Washington Redskins line up in a 4-3. He looks to throw on first down. And it's caught.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
It's completed. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving. They go to their hurry-up offense. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. Hall drags him to the ground at the 41-yard line. They hurry to the line. Philadelphia calls a timeout. And they've got 2 remaining. Offense facing a second and inches situation. The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Back to throw. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 49. Chalk another one up. He now has 6. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Washington Redskins come out in a 4-3. Here's the deep throw. Drops the easy pick.
And the quarterback's happy that all he did was break up that play. I thought that was going to get picked. That was close for sure, but we have to use the same rule on defensive backs that we use for receivers. If it hits you in the hands, that's a play you have to make.
McNabb back in the shotgun for this one. Drops back to pass. Landry has the pick. Campbell sends one of his guys in motion. First down, looking to throw. With the catch. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Passing in the game.
6 DBs in the lineup. They'll throw on first down. He decides to run. Stiff arms the defender. Slides down. Washington will take a timeout. Second and 3 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. Pass is complete. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
He looks to throw on first down. It's completed. Touchdown, Redskins. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Sweezem lining up for the point after. He missed the point after.
Yeah, what's the old saying? The agony of defeat? Well, defeat of the kicker didn't do such a good job right there.
Washington will be kicking off. He squibs it. Takes it at the 21. He can't bring him down. They can't bring him down. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball. First and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Redskins bring in the nickel package. Pass is complete. He is hit hard on the play. Jackson looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Offense facing a second and inches situation. The defense is in the nickel. Back to pass. It's completed. How about that pass?
Nice job by the quarterback that time, recognizing the corner blitz, getting the ball out of there, and picking up the first down.
Drops back on first down. Pass is complete. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Washington Redskins 9, the Eagles 3.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
It looks like we're just about ready for the second half kickoff. Kicks it off. Fields it at the 7. They'll start this drive at the 21. DBs on the field. All kinds of pressure. They get to it. Great coverage downfield that time, Chris.
Yeah, and you have to go through your progressions and try and get rid of the football. Give your receivers a little bit of a chance. But that time, everybody was covered.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Eagles bring in the nickel package. He drops back to pass. Bradley has the pick.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Washington Redskins line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Play fake. And the pass falls incomplete. Selleck was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Redskins go with a four-man front. A little misdirection. Gets in for the touchdown.
In my mind, there's nothing that Brian Westbrook can't do. He's a smart guy. He reads defenses. He's explosive. He's fast. He's a good receiver, a good blocker. I love everything that Brian Westbrook does. Can you imagine if this guy were about 6'1" and 210 pounds? He'd be illegal.
And this for the lead. Up and good. That was a big-time example of responding when the pressure's on.
You know, that's just the way this ball game has gone. Back and forth, another lead change. This is really setting up for one heck of a finish.
Philadelphia looks ready to kick it away. Not a bad kick. Fields it at the 9.
Still pretty early in the game, but it's been so even. We'll have to see if anybody can take control of it on this drive.
First down now and 10 to go.
First and 10.
The Philadelphia Eagles come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play.
Well, I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Portis lines up as the single back. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. He's there. The 10. Touchdown Redskin. Drops back. Short pass. It's incomplete. That was a big play by the defense not to give up the 2 points. Squeeze him, places the ball on the tee, and will get ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. Fields it at the 7. Runs over tackler. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. First down now and 10 to go.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Little handoff.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ace is left. Ace is left.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Pitch left. He just about took that guy's head off. Westbrook couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly. We've got 3rd and long here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Washington Redskins bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Moves up. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 39. He's there once again. That tackle is his 7th. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down. First down now and 10 to go.
On the 39-yard line.
The Redskins line up with a nickelback. He's going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
The running back picks up 6 on that play.
6 on the play.
Third and 5.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The offense faces another 3rd down situation here as they line up. He drops back. Pass completed. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage. First and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll give it off here on play action. Goes for the home run. And it's incomplete.
And when you're trying to go after one of those deep throws, you really want to give your receiver a chance. We've seen guys in the league so adept at making plays on the ball, but you can't make it when it's that far of a throw.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Runs over tackler. At the 30. He just fooled a couple of those defenders out there to get the first.
Those little juke moves are just so effective. A lot of times the defender just gets his weight shifted to the wrong foot. You cut back the other way and pick up a big first down.
The Washington Redskins go with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Now in the 3rd quarter, he looks on improving his average with every carry. Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. The halfback with the carry.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
They find themselves in scoring range. The Redskins come out in a 4-3. He slides. This is the 12th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. Screen! The Washington Redskins go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. still on his feet.
Well, any successful running attack requires good blocking up front, and we just saw it there.
Six more yards for the score.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Hold it, baby. Hold it.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. Sacked. Carter got excellent penetration, Chris, leading to the sack on that play.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
This will be a 28-yard attempt. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Washington Redskins 15, the Eagles 10.
15, the Eagles 10.
The Washington Redskins are knocking at the door as we get set for the fourth quarter.
They get ready for a 28-yard field goal attempt.
A missed field goal is not what this team needed right now.
You got that right. They were trying to just chip away at the lead. You missed that golden opportunity, and now the pressure is really on your defense to get you the football back.
That's the missed field goal. They're set to go on offense. First and 20. The Eagles line up with a nickelback. A little misdirection. A little toss to the right. He didn't get back to the line.
As a back, you're constantly trying to find that cutback lane, but they had every single backside gap covered. Nowhere to go for the back on that one.
That'll bring us to a second and long situation.
5-yard line.
Hey.
Nickel defense. Hooley goes in motion. Back to pass. Pass completed. Picked up 10 yards.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Rodney slant. Rodney slant.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Here's the give. Nice play fake. And the pass falls incomplete. Moss wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Smith to punt. Jackson is back deep to return. Signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Washington Redskins line up in a 4-3. Here's the halfback. Stiff arm. Westbrook picks up a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Redskins go with a 4-man front.
Screen, screen.
Pitch left. A great defensive effort there. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The Washington Redskins come out in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback. What a brutal hit. The back gets 3 on the carry. Third down and 7. The Redskins line up with a nickelback. Stiff arms the defender. It was close. They will come up just short.
So the defense comes through. They're going to have to punt the football away. And we are going to see one heck of an ending to this one. It's going to come right down to the wire.
Roca is waiting for the snap. Randall L. back deep to return. Takes it at the 21. First down now and 10 to go. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Here's a counter play. He got depleted. Portis comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Two minutes left in the ball game.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. Little handoff. He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Yeah, the defense really sold out on the run that time. I was hoping I would see a quarterback audible there because the defense was showing they were going to play the run. They did play the run, and obviously the quarterback didn't make the right call.
27-yard line.
The Eagles bring in the nickel package. Here's the give. Cole takes a timeout. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
That was a big stop there. Now they're going to have to punt the football away. I know there's not a ton of time left on the clock, but plenty of time to get his team right back down the field.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
First down now and 10 to go.
At the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up with 5 receivers. Griffin drags him to the ground at the 48. Looks like they'll go with a no huddle. Back to throw. Drops the sure pick. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
Curtis, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line.
From the gun. Back to pass. Now he's scrambling. What a shot! And they'll try to speed things up a bit.
1-yard gain on the play.
McNabb sends one of his guys in motion. He drops back. Defense closing in. Throws it deep. There with the catch. Touchdown, Eagles. struggles to find his target with that one. And the defense comes up short on stopping them. Akers is just about ready to put his leg into this ball. Decent kick. Has it at the 5. Washington trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
First and 10 will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
5 DBs on the field. Campbell sends one of his guys in motion. Drops back on first down. Throws the deep pass. It just slips out of his hand.
Typically, quarterbacks on deep routes have mirror routes going where they can choose one side or the other. You keep dropping passes like that, believe me, he'll be choosing the other.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Single set backfield. Drops back. Pass is complete. And the lineup as quickly as they can here. Cooley takes off in motion. He'll throw on first down. He goes deep this time. Makes the grab. And we won't see a huddle on this play. They'll go right back to the line. First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. The Redskins will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The halfback with the carry, and he will lose yardage on the play.
Well, give the running back a little credit. At least he turned his head up the field and tried to make something out of that, but there simply was nowhere to go.
Second and goal now at the 3. Here's the halfback. Breaks free. Touchdown, Redskin. Point after is good. Sweezum has his team lined up for the kickoff. They'll try a squib kick. Not a good kick as it sails out of bounds. Here's the call on the field.
First down. You've got to be able to hit something that's 53.5 yards wide, right?
They'll be set up with good field position after he sent that one out of bounds. First down now and 10 to go. The Redskins come out in a 4-3. Drops back on first down. Going for it all. He brings it in.
Timeout called by the offense.
Philadelphia calls a timeout. Now they have no timeouts remaining. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Here's a counter play. The counter play is good for about a yard. They hurry back to the line. That'll do it for us. Our final on this one is the Washington Redskins 22, the Philadelphia Eagles 18. From all of us here at EA Sports, it's been a pleasure to bring this game to you. With Chris Collinsworth, I'm Tom Hammond, saying so long, folks.